Looking for an apartment in Vienna can be overwhelming, but today we're sharing 5 insider tips that will help you find your dream home in no time. After living in Vienna for over 30 years, we've experienced firsthand the challenges locals face when apartment hunting in this city. As landlords for the past 3 years, we've learned a lot about the market, and today we're revealing how to navigate it like a pro. By the end of the video, we will get to the bottom of questions like what are the best online platforms for finding apartments in Vienna, which districts in Vienna are the best for my lifestyle, what are typical rental prices in different areas of Vienna, and so much more. So make sure you watch till the end to get a full picture. Let's get right into it. Number 1. Use the right platforms. Searching for an apartment in Vienna can be a challenging process just like in any other city, but with good planning and regular searches, it's absolutely possible to find your dream place in a short time. Let's walk you through some of the best platforms and insider strategies to speed up your search.
The first one is willhaben.at, one of the most widely used platforms out there for rental properties, but also for used cars, used items. So you can approximately imagine it as a similar platform to Craigslist, maybe in the US. It's also the biggest platform for rental properties out there. You have 4 categories up there. So we have Marktplatz, Immobilien, Auto and Motor, and Jobs. So you see it's also a jobs platform. Very unfortunate that you cannot really translate this page to English. They don't give you that option. And if you use the browser translation feature, it doesn't work well. So I just leave it in German, Vienna. And then you can select a price range. So let's say we don't want to go beyond 1,200 euros per month, and we want at least 70 square meters of rental apartment, and I need at least 2 or 3 bedrooms. Maybe we get even 4. Let's see. And here you get a list basically of all rental properties. You also have the possibility to add maybe special amenities like a balcony. You can also sort them based on different metrics, and it gives you already a good understanding of the apartment prices that we have here. Another fantastic platform is Immobilien Scout 24.at. Similar procedure, you enter the city, then you can select if you want to rent or buy. We go for renting again. Then you can select whether you want apartments or houses, or even WG-Zimmer, which are like shared apartments. And what Immobilien Scout has started to do is they have like a premium membership if you want to see all the listings, and you can't really deactivate it, which is unfortunately a bummer because it's blocking you basically from seeing all the listings properly. Let's check out one of those shared apartments. We have here one, you pay 893 euros for a shared apartment space. So you have a 22 square meter room in an 85 square meter penthouse with an 18 square meter terrace. So I would say it's more on the expensive side. And yeah, otherwise we don't have much more information here. That's Immobilien Scout. All in all, also a great website, a lot of listings. And unfortunately, they have this premium model. You get access to those additional listings if you pay 5 euros for 30 days. You have much more listings available that you can check out. The next one is actually a pretty interesting one because it has a really nice filtering method that I'm missing on all other platforms. Here at immowelt.at, you can actually see certain neighborhoods on a map and see what kind of offerings they have and how much they would charge to live, I don't know, next to Karlsplatz, for example, or next to a specific park maybe that you're interested in, or a green space. And it gives you very quick a good understanding how much the rent prices are in that neighborhood. So later on, if you go to bigger platforms like willhaben and Immobilien Scout, you immediately know the price range of those apartments. So in my opinion, I would really advise you to check out immowelt.at first to get a really good understanding of the prices. And once you have that, you can go to the bigger platforms which have more listings and really get down to the details there. So that's it from Immowelt. And another way to look for apartments here in Vienna is not only through platforms, but also Facebook offers you a lot of options to look for apartments. One of them is Wohnungen in Wien privat zur Vermietung. It's a pretty long name for a group, but it has around 145,000 members. Also a lot of good apartments listed here. So don't only look on the platforms, also check out the Facebook groups. That's a great example. You get a lot of information. Plus, you can also reach out to the listing person directly, right? So you can ask questions, or if you don't want to ask questions, you can just check out the comments. Maybe some of your questions have been answered already. You can see people give feedback here. So you have much more interactive way to look for apartments. Most of the time there is no agent in between. The communication is much faster, and you can get basically to your dream apartment much faster.
Number 2, start early and know the seasons. Like many other cities, timing is key also here in Vienna. If you're on the hunt for a good deal, you want to start your apartment hunt as soon as possible and avoid the high demand season before September. Why September, you may ask? Well, that's when universities normally start, and Vienna sees an immediate uptick in demand for apartment spaces. It's crucial when searching for apartments in Vienna. Pro tip, we highly encourage you to start your search at least 3 to 4 months before your desired move-in date, and if possible, avoid looking during peak periods to increase your chances of finding better deals. Number 3, choose the right district and neighborhood. Each district in Vienna offers something unique, from budget-friendly options to trendy areas. Depending on your lifestyle, personal preferences, there are big differences between different districts. We have made a separate video on this topic, so feel free to check it out to get more insights. However, here's a quick breakdown of Vienna's district. District 1 is the historical center and not really meant to be lived in. Districts 2 to 9 are very close to Vienna city center, and each of them has its unique vibe. Districts 2 and 3 are closer to nature, 4 to 9 are more historic and the more happening districts. Districts 10 and 11 are districts with more affordable listings, still safe, but definitely a different vibe. Make sure to watch our Vienna's Most Dangerous Neighborhood video to find out how it's really like to walk through some negatively headlined neighborhoods of the 10th district. However, we also have to highlight that both districts have also very stunning neighborhoods. 13th, 19th, and the 22nd district is known to be very family friendly, with loads of residential areas and new generation families living in that neighborhood. Just because we haven't highlighted certain districts doesn't mean they're not worth considering. Each neighborhood in Vienna has its own unique charm. When you find an apartment that suits you, it's essential to explore the area personally and evaluate it from different perspectives. Consider what the atmosphere is like at night, how well it's connected by public transport, and the proximity to schools, shops, doctors, restaurants. That's why when we search for apartments, we keep an open mind and don't limit ourselves to just one district. Number 4, don't forget the hidden costs. Now that you've found your ideal apartment, it's important to make sure it fits within your budget. Before signing a lease, take a moment to review all potential costs, as there are often additional expenses that may not be immediately obvious. Deposit, also known as Kaution. This is essentially a security deposit similar to what you might pay when booking a hotel. In Vienna, deposits typically equal 3 months' rent and are refundable if the apartment is returned in its original condition. If your deposit exceeds the standard, make sure to clarify the reason for the higher amount. Also, make sure to review the apartment again and have a closer look at the state of the apartment. Make sure to note down any details that catch your eye to avoid any misunderstandings later on when returning the apartment. Because if there is any repair to be done in the apartment after your contract ends, it will be deducted from the deposit you paid. Maklerprovision. Many people overlook this fee. According to new regulations under the Bestellerprinzip, the party that hires the broker is responsible for paying the broker's fee. If you personally engage a broker to find your apartment, you'll be responsible for the fee, which is usually 2 to 3 months' rent. However, if the landlord used the broker to list the property, they are required to cover the fee. Always clarify who is paying the broker before you commit to anything. Utilities. Although it may seem obvious, it's worth noting that many apartment listings in Vienna exclude utility costs such as electricity, heating, water, and gas. To avoid surprises, ask for an estimate of these costs or use platforms like Durchblicker.at to calculate expected utility expenses. You'll find a link to this tool in the description box below, and if you use our affiliate link, it helps support the growth of our channel, so thank you for that in advance. Household insurance. While household insurance isn't legally required in Austria, many landlords may informally request it. Whether mandatory or not, we have always chosen to have household insurance for the apartments we've lived in. It provides peace of mind, protecting your home and belongings from an unexpected damage or loss. Additionally, most policies include third-party liability coverage for kids and pets, safeguarding you from potential claims. So, also here, we would advise you to scan through the offers via Durchblicker.at to get the best offer for a household insurance. Link is in the description box below. By factoring in all of these costs, you can avoid unpleasant surprises and ensure that your new apartment fits your financial plan. Tip number 5. Prepare your documents and move quickly. The Viennese rental market is competitive, so having your paperwork ready can set you apart from other applicants. Once your apartment hunting becomes serious, you want to have the following documents ready to go: proof of income or employment contract, your ID, your passport, credit check or proof of savings, and any references from previous landlords, if there are any available. Pro tip: to increase your chances, consider having your documents translated into German, particularly if you're dealing with older landlords who may not be fluent in English. While rent negotiations are not so common in Vienna, you might be able to get a small discount if you convey that you're a reliable tenant. Arriving on time, being well prepared, and presenting your documents in an organized manner can create a positive impression, showing that you're responsible and trustworthy. When we rented out our apartment 3 years ago, this was something that we realized during that process. Potential tenants could have the best case and excellent income. However, if they were not reliable and punctual, as a landlord, I'd rather take the next better candidate. Well guys, we hope these tips help you find the perfect apartment in Vienna. Let us know in the comments below which tip was most useful to you, and if you have some more insider tips for our fellow viewers. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on living in Vienna and beyond. See you guys in the next video. Bye!